promised you guys a makeup tutorial. I'm going to try and give one. I don't have the best setup. You don't want to know what this looks like because it's so embarrassing. I'll probably just go ahead and do a voiceover, but here is my face. My hair is pulled back. I just basically do my makeup the same way I do it every day. I really don't do anything different. I wear the same makeup to work. I don't do like light or heavy days. I mean, it's all pretty heavy, at least to me. So I'll go ahead and get into it once my music started, get bumping, get going. Hopefully you don't mind the shallow view of like just my face. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't claim to be a makeup artist. I really know nothing about makeup other than how to spend money in Sephora. Okay, let's jump into it. Right now, this is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. Basically, I'm going to use this. I rub this all over my face. It's basically just coconut water. It is silicone free, which is nice because it doesn't give you that weird rubbery feeling on your face. Next, I'm going to take my Real Techniques Diamond Sponge and then my Urban Decay All-Nighter, waterproof in shade 1.5. Basically, I'm going to use about 3 pumps of this across my face, using the pressing in and out, bumping up and down, never sliding across the face. You want to give a nice even look. You never want to swipe across your face. So make sure nice and even, bouncing, very gentle back and forth. I would always start off with a little, not too much, because you can always add more. Okay, now I'm going in with my Naked Skin Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer and Fair Neutral. This is a shade lighter than my regular foundation because you really want these areas to be lighter and pull more light. I really like to be very liberal with this because I like my face to be very light and bright. You know, go downwards to your face in a nice triangular shape. I'll also go over the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and my chin. And then the most important part of this will be the blending. Okay, and now I'm using my Real Techniques Knockoff Beauty Blender because I am going to do some baking. This is my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to be using a lot of it. I mean, there's never too much translucent powder because we're going to be doing a lot of baking on our face today, which is so important. See what I mean? That's a lot. Right now I am dipping it in, and then I'm going to be applying a liberal amount, as you can see on my blender, a liberal amount, no such thing as too much, onto my face. Anywhere I put concealer, I'm basically going to bake as well. Also, I'll go ahead and put this on any place that I may touch a lot. So if you maybe touch your face, or maybe you rest your face on your hand while you're working, or anywhere you touch a lot, it's really good to set and to bake because it's really going to help your makeup stay in place. Like I said, there is never too much translucent powder. You can always wipe it away, and with baking, it's so important that you have enough. Really, there's no such thing. I can never say it enough. There's no such thing as too much translucent powder when you are baking. If your whole body is not white, you probably aren't using enough. And I mean, my bathroom is covered from head to toe in white translucent powder. I'm not kidding. Just keep applying, and I mean everywhere, under the eyes, nose, chin, anywhere you put your hands. Like I said, I always put it along kind of like my jawline, where I might rest my hand on my face because I always seem to always wipe my makeup off there. And it's very annoying. At the end of the day, I get off work and half my face has makeup on it and the other half does not. This really helps prevent it. And the longer you keep this on your face, the better. So this is why I do my eye makeup second to my foundation, because it really gives me about 15 to 20 minutes of time for that really to bake. I'm not an expert on baking, so if you have any questions, maybe you should really consult a makeup artist on it. But I'm pretty sure it has to do with basically the temperature between the makeup and your face. Helps it set in. It also really helps eliminate any creases or fine lines, and it really fills them in. I learned about baking probably about 6 months to a year ago, and once I learned, I never went back. Okay, and now your makeup look is complete and you are ready to go for the day. All done. Just kidding. Okay, now it's time for the eyes. I'm going in with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Anti-Crease Eyeshadow Primer. I'm going to apply a little bit to my hand and then use my finger to rub along my eyes. Basically across my whole eyelid. I do put eyeshadow from top to bottom, all the way up to my eyebrows. Okay, now what do I want to do with my eyes today? I usually try and do match my outfit. This is the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to wear today. Probably pink. Obviously pink. So I'm going to go ahead, open this up, and then go with probably Pandora, which is going to be my base color. You'll see it there on your left bottom corner, and then kind of work my way up. So this is going to be my base color. I'm going to use it all over my eyelids. Okay, now I'll go ahead and go in with Gossip, which is a little deeper pink, and I'm going to put it on the bottom eyelid portion, not so much my higher bone area. Little known trick if you are unfamiliar with eyeshadows, if maybe your eyeshadows aren't very pigmented, you can actually use rose water or any water and either apply it to the eyeshadow itself or the brush. This time I went ahead and applied it to the brush because this is a newer palette. I think the palette just really needs to be broken in. I usually use a NYX eyeshadow palette, and I'm very happy with that. Like I said, I just add rose water to it, and I usually get very deep pigmented eyeshadow looks. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go in with Faded, which is a purple with some glitter to it. It's really just going to help break up the pinky eye. It kind of gives it a smoky eye, but with some color. So it's not necessarily black. It's not going to be as harsh as a smoky eye, but it'll still give some dimension to the eye versus just pink on top of pink. And the most important part, blend, baby, blend. Blend, baby, blend. I mean, seriously, don't stop blending. Don't stop blending. I'm not kidding. Don't stop until it looks good. I know it kind of might look a little scary at first, but if you keep on blending, just trust me, you'll get there. Okay, eyeliner time. This is the Too Faced Sketchmark You're So Too Faced Black Liquid Art eyeliner. All eyeliner hates me. I hate it back. Seriously, whoever can do a perfect eyeliner, you are a goddess. I hate eyeliner. I know I have to do it, and I do it, but it hates me, and I hate it back. So the feeling is mutual, boo. Just going in on my bottom lash line with the Marc Jacob Black eyeliner, just to give it some love. And this is the Benefit Ka-Brow in number 4. This is the cream gel brow color with brush, has a brush with it. And now these days, eyebrows are a big deal. I remember back in high school when eyebrows were super, super thin, and I always felt awful about myself because I had really bushy eyebrows. But now my eyebrows are totally in, even though I need to get them done. I am getting them done next week, so they look really awful. I'm sorry if it looks like I have one eyebrow. I definitely have two, usually. The top line on the top, bottom line on the bottom, and fill in. I don't use anything else, just the ka-brow. Like I said, because I already have really decent eyebrows and full eyebrows, I really don't need a lot of Okay, I'm going back to my Urban Decay Full Spectrum Electric Palette because I'm going to put some highlight underneath of my brow. I'm using the white in the far right. It is called Bump, and I'm just going to liberally apply that under my brow, which will give it it's just basically a white color, which really makes the eye pop. I feel like this is what really draws the whole look together. Something so small as some white eyeshadow. I know, it's crazy. And for mascara, I just use the Roller Lash from Benefit. Another favorite would be the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I go back and forth. Okay, now that you've given yourself plenty of time to bake, it's time to take all of that off. Finally, all that translucent powder is off, and we can get down to bronzing. This is just a fluffy brush, whatever works for you. So this is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soulé. It actually does smell like chocolate, and I use this for my bronzer. Basically because I am so pale, I don't really need any really dark bronzers because it's going to make me look really dark and harsh, and I don't really want those really harsh lines on me. While I do like a dramatic look, any real dark bronzer would just be way too much for me. So I go ahead and apply this from like the top of my ear and make a little fishy face, which helps me find my cheekbones. I actually have pretty decent cheekbones, so it's not very difficult for me to find. But it just takes some practice if you're struggling with that. After bronzer, I like to go in with my highlighter from Hourglass. This is Brilliant Strobe Light Ambient. I'm really not sure which one, but it's not an overly abrasive highlighter. Very natural, neutral. This is just a Sigma brush that I got from like a starter pack. I basically just go over the very top of my cheekbone, right over, not on top, but on over the bronzer that I just applied. So it'll just go on the very top of your cheekbone instead of the middle of your cheekbone, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, next is the lippies. I'm using Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I'm not much of a lip person, so a lot of the days I don't even wear a lipstick, or maybe I'll just wear a lip gloss or a chapstick. So, but for this particular video, I figured, hey, I'll put lipstick on just for you guys. Next, I'll go over my lipstick with the Too Faced Lip Injection Ultimate Lip Plumper. This just helps plump up my lips because I really would like to get my lips done, and I'm begging my husband to let me do it. And by let me, just not hate me for spending $500 on getting my lips done. Oh, and one more thing I almost forgot, last but not least, is the rose water. Like I was saying, it kind of gives a nice overall moisturized look. Now that my lips are on fire from that injector stuff, I cannot wait until I get my lip filler done. Just have to convince my husband to spend the $500 to get the filler in my lips, and then I won't have to buy that stupid burning stuff anymore. But, I mean, this is the finished product. This is Lyndsey every day. I don't know what to call it, but this is basically what I do every morning before going to work. So y'all are always curious. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't claim to be one or good at makeup. I just want to make sure I look hot as hell. We brushed my hair on a little bit, but, you know, we'll go with it. Okay, is everybody ready for the YouTube thing now? Or are you ready for this? thanks for watching this YouTube makeup tutorial or whatever this was. Hopefully you liked it. Let us know what you want to watch next, aka if you want Randy to do my makeup. I think that's what he should do. But that's all I have for you today. Hopefully you liked this makeup tutorial. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel as always, and I'll see you later, alligators. Bye!